Is the up-and-coming game Lost Ark the action RPG you've been waiting for? And the new Diablo 3 data mine images hinting towards an expansion? False alarm, kids, move along. Maybe there is something in there though. Now, of course, the first beta test in Lost Ark has been going around. A little bit of gameplay flew up on Twitch TV from a couple of different streamers, but not a lot. Today I want to share my experiences with the closed beta anyway. So the gameplay is significantly slower to what I thought it would actually be. Let's go into some of the details about this. Now, the combat in Lost Ark seems to be leaning more towards the MMO side of things. What I'm referring to is the fact that you can pick mobs off. They don't exactly die straight away. Much more reminiscent of, say, a World of Warcraft style game rather than a Diablo style game. Now, I'm going to be straight up with you guys and say that I'm not an MMO fan, although I do like some features in MMOs, including how big the communities can be. It's a shame for me personally to see Lost Ark go down this MMO path rather than a fast-paced, high-speed, kill as much as you can whenever you can. But on that note, I did want to talk about the combat specifically because it does have a very arcade-like system right now where you are focused on combos and the individual combat itself is very reminiscent of, say, an old Sega game, which I absolutely love. What's your opinion about this? Do you like the MMO style of combat of picking mobs off, or traditional action RPG combat of just running through and slamming everything as efficiently as possible? So far, I'm absolutely blown away by the quantity and quality of boss fights. They are very frequent, something you would see in a single-player game. The idea of them pulling this off in an MMO is absolutely fantastic. You do actually have to kite, you do have to dodge around, and no one likes a boss fight that's just stand around and click. Now, we also get to see quite a lot of sequences that are included in the game as well. What I mean by that is individual small pieces of storyline embedded inside of Lost Ark. This is amazing when you think about just how large MMOs are, with a lot of the details often getting lost just because of the sheer size and how difficult it is in general to put that much content over such a large scale. As of now, we've heard no new plans for an English release with Lost Ark. I think it's about time we get to hear plans of Smilegate and Tripod Studio for an English release, just because of the nature of how large the English audience actually is for this game. Do you have a structure to co-release the game in English as well, or are we going to be waiting for years to come? Now, a user from Diablo fans posted up some very interesting images that he or she found whilst data mining the Diablo 3 game. So some of these images led a lot of people to believe in a couple of different systems. In fact, hinting towards an expansion, it even made the front page of the Diablo 3 Reddit. Unfortunately, the images are a little bit deceiving, but there is some cool stuff in there. Let's go into details. So a user from Diablo fans posted up some very interesting images that were data mined from Diablo 3. One of those images in particular show off the medallion, and it seems to be very reminiscent of a Diablo 2 style rune system. As you can see by the circular medallion, different slots for different quote-unquote runes, and of course the links that synergize the individual slots for these pieces. Now, the unfortunate truth is the medallion is a discontinued feature from Diablo 3 from a very long time ago. I really like the idea of a Diablo 2 style rune system. Maybe this is something we can look forward to, possibly for the rumored Diablo 3 expansion or rumored Diablo 4 being announced at this year's BlizzCon. Let's just wait and see. Now, they also feature some merchant-style trading systems. Now, when I seen this image, I immediately thought they were bringing back some enhanced version of trading into the game. And I don't mean player-to-player trading, I'm talking about player-to-merchant. Let's face it, guys, trading in Diablo 3 just does not exist. It's very rare that you buy things from a merchant outside of the early game just to level up, and even that's quite limited. Do you like the idea of being able to trade with merchants if they offered better items? For example, set pieces. How do you feel about this? Do you miss trading in Diablo 3? And do you think a system like this could actually work? Now, another data mine image seems to depict another boss. This is what triggered the hype for this data mine information being a part of a future expansion. Unfortunately, it was later revealed to be a quest icon already in the game, but I can totally see why this is an easy mistake to make. If there's going to be a Diablo 3 expansion, Blizzard are smart enough to not include the files to be data mined unless it was intentional as an Easter egg or a teaser. Now, a few other images popped up. I'm actually going to be leaving them out because they are part of the Chinese version of Diablo 3, which is free to play and does have its own in-game purchases, such as vanity and cosmetic items. Now, to wrap up the episode, once again, we got another Blue Post teaser trailer for BlizzCon. Someone commented in and said, you know, I hope there's a Diablo 3 game coming out soon. And of course, we got the infamous open-ended blue post saying, wait until this year's BlizzCon, smiley face. Once again, strengthening our rumors and of course imagination towards a new Diablo game coming out this BlizzCon. My God, I hope it happens. Please, Blizzard, please. Anyway, friends, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be another one very soon. In fact, there's a playlist below. Check it out if you want. Catch you next time. See you later, friends.